exhausted every day. I have a young child. He was only 4 years old at the time. So after work, I have to lie on the sofa for about an hour before I was able to get up to cook for dinner. So it was really, 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 really struggle during those years. And so I had a friend, who was my college friend. They would introduce me to actually facial spa. So from 2009, I was using the facial spa for 1 year, and I'm very grateful to my Google former Google project manager Jessica Wei, who is also my sponsor in New Skin, um, who contacted me and find out that I actually was in really poor health. I really need some nutritional help, but I wasn't using any nutrition at the time for a year. Using New Skin, all the skincare products, but I didn't know about the nutrition. So she recommended to go participate in a medical professional conference hosted by New Skin distributors. Those are also medical professionals in Atlanta. So I drove 2-3 hours over there, and I met with a room full of 200 medical professionals. So most of them are doctors and chiropractors or cardio, just all kinds of doctors from all kinds of backgrounds. They were talking about LabPack Nano, how it changed the life of a lot of doctors who has to close the clinic because of autoimmune disorders. And they also talk, just a lot of sharing there during that, I forgot, it's about an hour or two, but it's all professionals, all medical professionals. I was just very, very lucky. I was invited for the meeting by my sponsors. I was very grateful. And I was sitting there and listening to all their sharing, technologies and why nutrition can heal. And that's the first time that I learned, for protections and, it can change. And I know that's what I needed. So I had a very, very a good sponsor in Atlanta at the time. She basically write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is what you need, and this is the amount that you need. She has a scanner. The scanner is to scan within 30 seconds my antioxidant level.
Right.
Antioxidant, so that's how my score was really low, and that's what's supposed to be, because I was a cancer survivor. I was recovering.
Right. How low was that? What was your score?
I think it was 15,000.
Only 15,000?
I think it's 15 or 12,000.
Okay. Wow. So
yeah, it was really low. It was cancer patient, okay? Because cancer patient was supposed to score like that,
like below 20.
Yeah, so it's very, very low. And I basically, there was no questions. For me, I was actually using some other brand. I was looking for nutrition. I was learning, I was searching all over places to see how I can survive, because my son was only 4 years old. My dream is, all I wanted, my wish was just to be there for him to grow up, for him to graduate high school. He was only 4 years old, right? So for him to, watch him grow, to grow with them. And so I was really, really diligent. I was looking on the internet, searching all over places. So there were a lot of people approaching me about the nutritional, supplements. At the time I was taking something else, but I was really hungry when I was taking some of the, so it wasn't the science behind it. This one was very convincing. And I even flew to that winter, I flew to the company. I visited, I talked to the chief science officer, Dr. Joseph Chen, and I also talked to the scientists in the lab, learning about tea green. I was there to learn about cell protection, because I find out the study between Reichmax, this is for immune support. This one is for cell protection, tea green.
Right.
And these two together, there were science studies, there were statistics, there were a lot of researches done. These two together can actually kill the cancer cell and prevent the cancer cell from moving from spot A to spot B. And those are all the things that I fear. I do not want cancer come back again. This too helps me. I do not want cancer to be transferred from spot A to move, because my friends, they moved from breast cancer to brain. So eventually she died of brain cancer, and her daughter and my son are classmates. And just this Christmas, my son even went to Texas to visit the girl, but they lost their mom. You know,
Wow.
I'm still here. So I remained friendship with her because the two daughters are very young at the time. One was 4, and there was another one was, you know, was even younger. Her mom, had breast cancer the same year like me.
Oh
But
no.
we didn't know until 2-3 years later she died. She died of brain cancer because the breast cancer was moved.
Yeah.
So all the cancer patients worried that the cancer cells moved. So that's my second wish, and this helps. This is a clinical, scientific studied saying it helps. And then thirdly, if you moved, are they going to from A to B? Do they continue to grow? And this stop it from after moving, surviving and grow. And so there were 3-4 things that I worry about the cancer cell, and this gave me the answers. And then I did just really, really. So there were a lot of science papers, if you want it. So there are a lot of medical scientific papers behind these 2 products talking about how they boost the immune system, how they protect cell.
Yeah,
And of course, I know I'm telling you, if you wanted to know really, really, scientific studies, they're all there. Supports so many of them.
right.
This is the leading, the
I'm
Rishmax is the leading one. It's a mushroom.
people know like who are not very familiar with the 2 bottles you have. One is tea green, which is a green tea extract, which means like green tea extract, which has like antioxidant to to kill the cancer and prevent cancer cell grow. And reishi max, this is something, it's actually a reishi mushroom. If you search reishi mushroom, it's for fighting cancer. It's a type of a mushroom. It's like it was considered, it has been considered as in Asian East Asian the history as a medicine, but in US, Canada, like Western culture, and this is considered as a supplement. Yeah. So this reishi max, a reishi mushroom, their extract. Yeah. So that,
I think anybody online, you probably have a New Skin account, then you can search on it, and then you will see a lot of details why
paper.
the contents here that helps and why they're the best.